Good morning. Welcome back to day 2 of our little vlog situation that we've got going on. I thought I would start out this morning by just kind of telling you what we do in the mornings, what I do, and because it differs, it varies, because a lot of times, you know, Matt's working out of the house, so we kind of have our little routine that we do in the mornings before he leaves and before I get to work, and then, you know, it's different if he's here helping out with the wax business. So this morning, basically, this morning was actually different than it normally is because I did not sleep last night. Like, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning and I was like, okay, that's it. So I didn't go back to sleep till probably about 4:30. So that means I didn't wake up till 7, and I'm used to getting up about 5 or 5:30. So kind of got a later start this morning, but typically what we will do is I will get up about 5:30ish, and I'll come downstairs, fix my coffee, and then Matt usually gets up about 6, and he fixes his coffee, and then we do Bible study for about an hour. We have a really good Bible study that we watch every morning. I really enjoy it because it, if y'all live in Alabama or the South, or you have a radio station that carries this, it's Rick and Bubba. It's Rick from Rick and Bubba. But he does a really good job of breaking every book, well, not every book, but a lot of books of the Bible, he breaks them down by verse. So, like, you may do, like, one chapter in a Bible study of, like, say we're doing the book of James right now. So we did chapter 1 today, and he broke it down verse by verse. And that is just so helpful to me. So typically our Bible studies can actually last about an hour to an hour and a half because it's so detailed, and you hear something and you're like, mostly Matt, he's like, oh, I gotta hear that again. So he rewinds it and we watch it again. But we do Bible study, and then we'll get up, and he cooks breakfast every morning. I'm not really a breakfast person. I will typically take a few bites of whatever he's made, though, even though I say I don't want anything. I usually end up eating some of his. And then about that time, G will get up, and it's time to kind of get him started for the day. I do laundry, we empty the dishwasher, whatever, and then, you know, Matt might go to work or stay here, and he'll kind of get started on some of the wax things that need to be done. And then I do homeschool with G for a little bit, but we don't have like a structured set, we're doing school from this you know, time to this time or whatever. We don't have it blocked out that way. We kind of do it throughout the day. And it was funny because a few minutes ago, like, what I had on the schedule to do today was skip counting, like reviewing the 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s. And we had already done some math. We'd done some art and some spelling this morning. And he went upstairs to play for a little bit, and I was doing my hair, and the child sings nonstop. The boy is a singer. And I started listening to what he was singing, and he was singing the 6s. Like, he was skip counting the 6s in song. Yeah, he was already doing it. He didn't even know that's what we were going to do. So we just kind of work it in throughout the day because he's got too much energy to sit still. So that's one of the things that I really enjoy about being able to homeschool is we can kind of work at our own pace and really focus on things that he enjoys. And a lot of times, like I just described, he's already kind of leading the way. Like, he is already doing these things without me having to tell him, because he doesn't really respond well when I tell him to do things. If you watched the video yesterday, you saw that he was not super excited about those math worksheets we were doing. But anyway, so that's basically what we do. And then after homeschool, that's when I'll really get started pouring or packing or, you know, whatever. Yesterday it was organization. Today it's going to be a little bit more organization, but I think there'll be some more fun stuff in there because I still need to go through that basket of 1 ounce bottles. So I thought we might sniff some and maybe find some good combos. So I thought that might be fun to do today. But this morning I do need to get a little work done in my virtual assistant business that I have. I don't do as much in that anymore as I used to. I have a few clients left, and I just do some like email marketing work, which is really funny since my email marketing has been sorely lacking. And so I apologize if you're someone who isn't really into social media and you feel like I don't get the information out to you because I don't send out the emails the way I should. I'm really going to work on that in the new year. I made some labels this morning. I wanted to show y'all because I think they're so cute. This is Mountain Espresso. This is Donut Shop and Paulo. I hope that's even in the camera. Who knows? If it's not, just rest assured they're really cute and you'll see them at some point. Let's see. Oh, this one right here. Honey pear cotton candy zucchini bread. The little pears. I think they're so cute. I'm so excited about these labels. Let's just talk about it for a second. So the bags, you know, our bags situation was just not good there at the end of the year. So I'm so excited about the new bags that we used for the Christmas RTS. I love those bags. They're super thick. They are, I don't know, they're just like the perfect little size, I think, for the 6 melts that we put in a bag. I just think they look neater. And then the label, I just think it looks really good on that size bag. And I don't know. I just think it's going to look so much better. And then I love the little pops of color that we're putting on the labels now. I love the chicken. And we'll still bring the chicken back out every now and then. Probably for some of like our favorites or classics or whatever we want to call them. But I just love being able to do cute little watercolor type pic. Oh, it's just so cute. I love it. They just make me happy. So, and I think you guys enjoyed it too. That's kind of some of the feedback that I've gotten. And certainly, like, when I see your little Instagram pictures and what you're posting in the Facebook group, your pictures look so good. With the new labels, but also just because y'all are super talented photographers, I need to set up a gallery on the website and obviously ask your permission, but pull in some of those pictures that y'all are using because y'all do such a good job. I mean, y'all are so good at staging things and just making it look so presentable, and I don't know. So that's something I want to do in the new year too. We got some plans. We got to get busy. Okay, so I went through all of the 1 to 4 ounce oils that I had like in this basket over here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not as many as I thought it was. Like, I thought there just seemed to be like 250 bottles in there, but there wasn't. But there still was a lot. And I have a stack over here of probably 40, 50 bottles that they're leaving. Like, I'm not even going to bother playing with them because it's just too overwhelming to have too many different scents, especially when a lot of them are so similar. That was one thing that I was noticing going through a lot of these. Like, I'm a sucker for anything that says linen in the name. Like, I love black amber and linen. What else do I have over here? Here's one called Pink Quartz. There is, which I know that doesn't have linen in the name, but it's just a really pretty kind of linen type smell. Beach linen. There was another one. It was like pink orchid, black amber, pink orchid, and linen, or something like that. Anyway, all of those tend to start smelling the same. They may smell a little bit different, like out of the bottle, but when you put them in wax, to my nose, a lot of times they'll start smelling the same. So I had to get like really harsh with myself. Like, okay, you cannot keep every single one of these, no matter how much you want to. And trust me, I really wanted to. I still had to cut some of them though, because this is a 6-month project that just needed to be done. So basically, all this to say is I did come up with some really fun scent combinations. Now, these are not typically, some of these are companies that I order from all the time, and some of them aren't, but these little 1 ounce oils are just a good way to get an idea of what a scent smells like. And then, you know, you can order it from the vendor you choose or normally use later on. But it's just a really good way to get an idea of how things smell. So let me find a couple of combinations that I was really, really excited about. This is like, it's a cardamom blend, which I guess I didn't really know what that smelled like. I knew that it was kind of a rich, decadent smell, like scent, but I didn't realize how bakery leaning it was, because I think cardamom's like a spice, right? So I just didn't really put 2 and 2 together, but this is just, oh, this is so good. And so I found an oil that's called Sugar and Spice, and that's what it is. I mean, it's just a really sweet oil with a little bit of spice on the end. Oh, it's so good. But then when you put them together, I love it. Oh, I love it. I think those will go really, really well together. I don't know if I'll do them 50-50. I may, you know, play around with the ratios a little bit, but that's just something I love to do when I get a bunch of oils out. Just start like pairing them together and see what works and what doesn't. And this was a winner. This worked. So I'm really, really excited about that one. Let's see what else we got here. Got some, oh, this oil right here. This is almond macaron. Oh, it smells really, really good. Really, really good. And I actually have 2 that are called that. And I think I may actually prefer this one a little bit more because it's a little more bakery leaning, where with the other one you were just getting that almond, like just that very cherry leaning almond. So I may have to make a decision there on what I go with, but it's really pretty. This is a cake type scent, and it's got a chocolate note in it. And I'm never sure about chocolate leaning scents. Sometimes they pull kind of strangely. I've got a s'mores oil that I love that works really well. I had to go through several chocolate chip cookie oils to get what I wanted for Santa's zucchini bread, because there were a couple of oils that I tried that they just pull sour milk, and it's a chocolate in it for some reason, because I've noticed that with other oils that have like a chocolate or fudge note. So I try to stay away from it if I possibly can, but I couldn't with Santa's zucchini bread because it was so good.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hello. He's making soap again. He's already, and I think you're working on gingerbread pretzel milkshake now.
I think that's what you gave me.
Yeah. That's not our final packaging.
No, this is just test stuff.
Yeah, and here's some more soap that we're testing out. Like, we're trying to figure out what formula we like best. This is a combination that I am so excited about. So excited. So this is Coffee Shop. This isn't the coffee house that I typically use, but it is a new coffee scent for me, but it is really good. It's like a really deep, dark coffee scent. And this is hazelnut marshmallow fluff. Y'all. Oh my goodness, it is so good. So yeah, I have to make this. Have to. Because it is just, it's so good. That is, I will warm that every day for the rest of my life. That is so good. All right. Found a couple of single oils that I was like, man, I wish I'd known about these for fall. That one's really good. It's like a pumpkin spice latte type smell. It's really good. Here's a combination that I really like. This is vanilla bean nectarine and like a spruce. Oh, they go really, really well together. I think definitely less spruce, but more of the vanilla bean nectarine. But, oh yeah, that'll be a really pretty scent. So I think these are just some examples of what I might make this week. Just to kind of use up these oils, see what I think about them, see how they perform and if I would want to use them in like other blends in the future. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a little sneak peek on what I do when I have just a bunch of oils sitting in front of me. Basically, I just sniff and figure out what I like the best.